Hello, good people. I just want to share with you a few things that you can do when you have difficult times. Because believe me, you are going to have them. We all have them. I mean, you can't tell sometimes whether you are, getting ready to go into one. And sometimes you probably just left one and you think, well, I wish I had handled that better. So, as you get ready to go through some of these difficult times, now we have a plenty of good times, but life with all sun and no rain, that does not just happen. So we have to remember to keep in mind that we are going to have some difficult times. So I'm going to give you a few points on how you can manage that time, that season of when you have a difficult time. Number one is this: when things are tough, remember that God is still in control and that you are protected. He knows what's going on with you. He knows when it's going to be finished, and He knows what He's working out in you. So a lot of times it hurts, and you just don't know what you're going to do. You might be confused, but God's got you. The second thing is try to keep everything in perspective. The thing is sometimes, you can just say, well, suppose it happens like this or it doesn't turn out. For right now, when you're in that difficult time, you pray and seek God. And then what you do is try to keep the right perspective. Depending on what it is how you think about it. If you keep those resumes of what God has already done for you, you'll look back over your life and you'll say, He did it then, so He'll do it again. But He's going to do it the way He wants to do it. Then another thing, never abandon hope. Well, I think was it Jesse Jackson. He was saying, keep hope alive. Well, it is true. Keep hope alive. If you don't have no hope, you're going to think, that's it. I'm done. No, as long as you're breathing, you can keep hope alive because that's the only way you're going to make it. Seriously. And like I say, if you belong to Jesus, if you belong to the kingdom, He got you no matter what. Then the third thing is keep praying for God's guidance. Because if you try to guide yourself, it's not going to work out. It's not. A lot of times we go and ask so many other people instead of asking God first. But if you ask God first, what's going to happen is that He's going to lead you to those people that may just give you a rhema word. Somebody that's going to say something that, oh yeah, I didn't think of that. But you get with Him first. So He'll lead you to those people or to that, like you do research. Faith without works is dead. So what we have to do is get with our Father first and just ask the Holy Spirit, help me in this. And God's going to guide you. He will. Then the next thing you want to do is seek advice from friends and mentors, that people that are trying to live right, and you can see the fruits in their life. And they're not trying to make everything sound like everything is just perfect, because it's not. People can try to fool other people, but no, that's not the way life is. We're going to have to realize that people have storms going on in their life, and now a lot of times they're not going to share it with you because they aren't supposed to, but they know who they're going to share it with. So have mentors, people that you see that are trying to live the kingdom way, and have friends that way. Those are the kind of people that you want in your circle. Another thing we have to do is make peace with our past. Some things have happened in our past, and sometimes the enemy will have you bring those things up, and it'll make you think the difficult time that you're in now is because of that. Now, we also realize that there's consequences to things that we have done, but God's grace is sufficient. And God is not, He's not going to condemn you because you belong to Him. He loves you so much. God gave His only Son, And his only son suffered for you. That's how much love he has for you. So make peace with your past. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Because the thing is that if you hold on to all that, it's going to be hard for you to move forward in the future. Then, when you experience a major life-altering change or a significant loss, express your feelings honestly. Don't try to hold all that in. You know? Now, we know death of our loved ones do happen. The memories are going to stay, but it's hard. It really is hard. So just be honest. It hurts you. You feel like, you're going to be by yourself, but God is with you. He knows how you feel. And the thing is, pain, loss, it don't stay. Trouble don't stay always. It doesn't. Avoid the pitfalls of procrastination, putting things off. When you start putting things off, all it's going to do is it's going to accumulate. So you never know when you might get sick, and you can say, I wish I had already done that. People say, nobody can even come in their house. Say, oh, I should have cleaned up. Just listen. Difficult times, we're going to have them. So be prepared. Take care of those small stressors so that this way that's cleared out. Don't allow procrastination to stay in your life. Then another thing is forgive everybody. Now, you hear people say, well, they just don't know what they did to me. God knows, and God knows what you've done to him, and he forgave you. Now, it doesn't mean that you just go and you just, la, la, la. No, it means basically you forgive. If you need to do something for that person, you do it. But you keep this in mind. God forgave you. So who are you that you can't forgive somebody else? You don't know what that person's thinking. You don't even know if that person knows that much about the Lord as you do. So you show that person. God swallowed for you, for us. He loved us that much. He forgave us. And he keeps on forgiving us. He's awesome. So forgive everybody. It doesn't mean you got to go shopping with them or play sports with them. But if you find yourself in that position, just keep this part I said. He forgave you, so you forgive them. Then be sure, during these difficult times, get some rest. You can sit there and worry is a sin. But you can sit there and try to worry, nothing's going to change. You keep thanking the Lord. Pray about everything and worry about nothing. So get you some rest. You can't pour from an empty cup. You got to get some rest. And the last thing I want to share with you, be patient, be satisfied with incremental progress, and don't give up. So that incremental progress is when it's happening little by little. And what God is doing, he's shaping you. He's molding you. Now, when I'm saying these things and, you're having difficult times, they don't feel good. They really don't. But God is doing something with you. So you guys be blessed. We know that through life, it's going to be up and down. When you start looking back over your life, you'll say, Lord, you kept me. You kept me. You kept the ones I love. He knows he always comes on time. Keep this in mind. God's grace is your second win. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you later.